Good morning on this Monday. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along from the Duke Sport Shop Studios, downtown Newberry. Hope your weekend went well. Let's get you back into the grind with the latest look at your local news from around the region. This is the Newberry News Update here on M-123 FM. In your local news this morning, authorities have announced that 2 people were killed in separate snowmobile accidents over the weekend in Alger County. A Lower Michigan man and an Ohio resident are dead after 2 separate accidents. The first crash happened Friday in Munising Township. According to the Michigan State Police, troopers from the Negaunee Post were called to the scene of a snowmobile crash on Trail 8 near Riley Road around 12:30 Friday afternoon. The crash involved a snowmobile driven by a 43-year-old man from Taylor, Michigan. The driver of the snowmobile was transported to Munising Memorial Hospital, where he passed away from his injuries. Investigation revealed the man was traveling with a group of snowmobilers. Going around a curve, the man in a snowmobile left the trail and struck a tree. Speed is believed to be a factor in the crash, which remains under investigation. The victim's name was not released. Troopers were assisted at that accident by the Alger County Sheriff's Office, Alger County EMS, Alger County Rescue, and Wilderness Towing. The second accident also happened on Friday, this one in Autrain Township. According to the Alger County Sheriff's Office, the crash also took place on Trail 8, this time near Forest Lake Road, around 8:25 Friday night. 33-year-old man from Ohio was pronounced dead at the scene. His name has not been released. The investigation concluded that the man was driving east on Trail 8 when he lost control of his snowmobile going around a curve and being thrown into a tree. Investigators say excessive speed was the only contributing factor in the crash. Alger County EMS, the Alger County Rescue, and Alger County Sheriff's Office responded. The Michigan Department of Natural Resources had a safety campaign in effect for the holiday weekend, which saw the first local fatalities of the season. Munising Public Schools has announced that they are putting mask mandates back in place for the district starting today. According to an announcement on their website, Munising Public Schools said 62 students and 12 staff members test positive for COVID-19 over the past 10 days. Because of those numbers, Munising Public Schools is reinstating a universal masking policy for when students come back to school starting today. All students and staff will be required to wear a mask while in school. The district says they'll continue to monitor COVID numbers and will remove the masking requirement only when they feel like it's safe to do so. Munising Public Schools is thanking the families in the district for their patience and understanding as they continue to try and provide a safe educational environment for their students. Tequamanon Area Schools is giving students a special way to arrive at class in style tomorrow. Tuesday will be the annual Drive Your Snowmobile to School Day for Tequamanon Area Schools. Students who are legally able to do so can drive their snowmobiles and park them out in front of the school by the electronic sign. Helmets and snow gear can then be stored for the day in Mrs. George's room. Anyone with any questions can contact the district at 906-293-3226. The Michigan Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity has announced more than $2 million in grant money will be given out to help programs fill talent gaps. The Michigan Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity has awarded the $2 million in grants to 9 programs to help employers fill their talent needs. These programs connect adult education participants in the state directly with employers by linking adult education as well as career and technical skills departments along with workforce development. Programs that receive funding will work with Michigan Works Network to identify a cohort of participants who are most prepared to successfully enter the workforce. Participants must be working toward achieving their high school diploma or equivalency or receiving remediation services through a funded adult education program. Students will receive technical training in a wide variety of areas, including construction trades, healthcare, information technology, machining, robotics, and welding. Programs collaborate with employers to develop and implement the programs, ensuring services and instruction that aligns with the needs of local employers. It's also a way to obtain commitment to provide employment opportunities to students who successfully complete the program. Locally, many different programs associated with the Eastern Upper Peninsula Intermediate School District received funding. Grantees include Sioux Area's Career Center, the Rudyard Area Schools, as well as Engadine Consolidated Schools. You could now be the owner of a prized piece of history straight from the Mackinac Bridge. The Mackinac Bridge Authority has announced that they are welcoming people to currently participate in an auction where winners will receive pieces of the Mackinac Bridge. The Bridge Authority holds the auctions twice a year to help get rid of surplus materials. Currently up for auction are sections of vintage steel deck grates. The Mackinac Bridge Authority says that it's a great way to take home a piece of Michigan history. They sell sections at times throughout the year, but currently they're sold out. This is a way to get your piece of the bridge history in a more manageable size. If you're interested in a piece of the bridge and want to participate in the auction, you can go to govdeals.com. The bidding ends January 19th. That is a look at your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update here on M-123 FM. Time now to check in with sports this morning and local youth hockey action this weekend. All three local youth teams qualified for the District 8 UP tournament later this season. In the 14U age division, the State Savings Bank combined team of Newberry, Munising, and Manistee automatically received a spot after multiple teams dropped out of their regional tournament. 14U State Savings Bank automatically getting their spot without having to play a game in competition. The 12U Teja Oswald's Bear Ranch team needed just one game in the regional round. They won their contest Friday night by a score of 3-2 to punch their ticket to the UP tournament. The 12U District 8 UPs will be back in Escanaba the weekend of February 4th, 5th, and 6th. Joining them that weekend playing in a UP tournament of their own will be the 10U Teja Renzi Power Sports Squirts. The 10U team built up the drama, went all the way to the final game of the regional weekend, fell behind 3-0 before coming back for a 4-3 victory to earn their qualification to the UP tournament as well. For a full recap of this weekend's regional hockey action, you can pick up a copy of the Newberry News, available Wednesday. NFL playoff action this weekend. The Green Bay Packers now know who they will face in the divisional round of the NFC playoffs after receiving a first-round bye. The Packers now know they'll take on the San Francisco 49ers, went into Dallas and upset the Cowboys yesterday. San Francisco wins it 23-17. Other Sunday playoff winners in the NFC, it was Tampa Bay 31, Philadelphia 15. And in the AFC, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 42-21. Saturday playoff action saw a dramatic contest with a controversial call that gave the Cincinnati Bengals their first playoff win in 31 years. They beat the Las Vegas Raiders 26-19. Buffalo blew out New England 47-17. Final game in the Super Wildcard weekend comes your way tonight. Monday Night Football will have the Cardinals and the Rams. The Michigan women's basketball team made a statement blowing out number 8 Maryland on the road for a marquee Big Ten win. The Wolverines defeated Maryland 69-49. The Wolverines were just 1-10 all-time against top 8 ranked teams, but turned the tide behind junior guard Maddie Nolan, who scored 21 points on 7 for 11 three-point shooting. The Michigan women are having a fantastic season. They're in the top 10 for the first time this season. Michigan knocked Maryland to 12-4 and 4-2 on the season. Meanwhile, the Wolverines continue their strong push to the early part of the season. They're 15-2, 6-1 in Big Ten play. After peaking at number 9 in the polls, the Wolverines were ranked number 11 this week. Your latest local forecast for the day today. This Martin Luther King Day, you can expect a chance of snow showers. Cloudy, a high in the mid-20s. Northwest winds 5 to 15. For your Tuesday snow showers, highs in the mid-20s. Wind chills near 0. Southeast winds 5 to 10. For your Wednesday snow showers, likely. Cloudy, a high in the low 20s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. This is your latest news, sports, and weather. It's the Newberry News Update on M-123